lovelies, it's Lex and I have another speed build for you. So I wanted to do one of these like stilted beach houses that are actually like not on ground level, you know, the ones that are at the beach that are like raised up a little bit. I really like them, and I don't think that I've ever done one. I've done beach houses before, but all of them have had at least some portion of the house that has been on ground level. So this is the first one I've done that's been like a totally stilted house, and I wanted to try to do it as a starter house if I could, because I think that these little beach shacks are like really cute as starter houses. So we ended up having a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, very small, very compact little starter beach house here. And I was kind of playing around with it for a while, trying to figure out just like the general idea of how I wanted the house to be set up. It ends up being really square just because that's the easiest way I think to be able to do these. And the cement that I have on the bottom there is just kind of like a placeholder at the moment. I end up getting rid of it. I would have surrounded the house with a pool instead of with the fountain, just so that it was like usable, but the fountain pieces are a lot cheaper than the pool pieces. Like the, you know, like placing the pool is more expensive than placing the fountain. So I ended up doing it that way just to save some money. But if you got this house, you could really easily delete where I have all of the fountain around it and replace it with a pool if you wanted to, or you could really easily make this house larger as well. I did do it in one of the Windenburg. I was going to call it Windhelm because from playing Skyrim, but I ended up using one of the lots there because they have these nice small 20 by 20 and 20 by 15 lots that the other neighborhoods don't have. So like I said, this is a very compact little house. The kitchen ends up being just a stove, a fridge, I think 2 regular counter pieces and 2 island counter pieces. And thinking of it right now while I'm doing my like voiceover recording, I totally forgot to put a sink in the kitchen. So you guys are gonna have to add one in if you want to. There is one in the bathroom, but there is not one in the kitchen. The second bedroom ends up being just left empty because I did spend so much money putting that fountain stuff around the outside here that I just didn't have as much money left over as I would have liked to decorate that second bedroom. But it is set up paint wise, I would say, to be a kid's room, or you could definitely use it as an office or whatever you wanted to do here. But this was my first attempt at trying to put in the fountain stuff here, and I end up doing it much different than how it was there. Just because it wanted to get rid of how I had my like stilts placed, and it was going to cost too much money to do it the way that I wanted to, and then it was going to get rid of my stairs that I had in there. But so you can see there, I was going to go ahead and get rid of that cement there, and then I started to play around with what I was going to do for the flooring on the like bottom part here. I knew I was going to be using one of the shading ones, and I figured since it was supposed to be like a stilted beach house that I would go ahead and do sand. It is all hardwood floor except for the bathroom, which is the blue tile, and then I used the sailboat wallpaper in the bathroom because I thought that would be cute. The master bedroom is just a really light like blue color, I think, and then the like main living area is tan, but then I go back in later and change the kitchen part of the main living area to have like the robin's egg blue kind of tile. But this is the attempt I ended up keeping with our fountain like water placement here. I really wish that you could put the fountains and the pools all the way up to the edge of the lots. I don't know why you can't do that. You also can't place fencing on the very, very edge of the lot, which is so stupid to me. I'm like 900% sure that you could place, if not fountains and pools, you could definitely place fencing on the very, very outer part of the lots in Sims 3 and in Sims 2. And like, I don't understand why it's not like that anymore. And I don't know if it's because like you can see the lots a little bit better in these games and you couldn't. I don't know, it's dumb. I wish you could place the stuff all the way up to the edge, but you can't. Windenburg may have been like an odd choice for this build just because of it like being so lush, except for on our sandy lot here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this build. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please feel free to leave me suggestions in the comments down below for any other builds you'd like to see, questions that you have about building, or if there's anything specific that you'd like to see for The Sims 4, you can let me know what you are looking for down in the comments, and you can leave me your Sims 4 gallery ID if you would like me to tag you in the room so it's easier for you to find it. But have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see everybody in the next video.